A very good morning, students of class 7. So this is the next video session on the next chapter, energy. In the previous chapter we have seen how an object is in motion, or when an object is said to be at motion, or when an object is said to be at rest. But here we will see that if an object is doing any work, so what is the source of that work, how that a person is doing work on that object. So that is totally based upon energy. So energy is defined as the capacity or ability to do work. Now when I say that how to calculate energy, how much energy is left or how much energy is spent or compensated due to doing some work, that is expressed in terms of joule. So SI unit of energy is same as that of work. So what was the SI unit of work? That was joule. Similarly, the SI unit of energy is also joule. Another unit of energy is calorie. So calorie is the another unit of energy. So joule is also we are using as a unit, that is the SI unit, but another unit we can consider as calorie. 1 calorie equals to 4.18 joule. But if you round it off, you will be getting 4.2 joule. Similarly, 1 kcal, K stands for here kilo, that is 1 kilocalorie equals to 4180, or that is equal to 4200 joule. Okay, so you might write here 4200, or specifically you can write 4180, both are correct. So you see, our universe is being run by sun. So the sun is considered as primary source of energy. So it is the source of heat and light to every person, every plants, every elements. This sun provides heat and energy. So sun is considered as primary source of heat and energy. So there are different forms of energy. So let's see what are the forms of energy here. So energy can be seen in form of kinetic energy, potential energy, light energy, heat energy, chemical energy, sound energy, electrical energy, magnetic energy, and nuclear energy. So these are the different forms of energy. So energy can also be seen in form of kinetic. Now what's the meaning of kinetic energy here, you see? If an object is in motion, suppose a boy is running on the road, so he is in motion, then we consider the energy possessed by that boy is kinetic energy. That means the object possessing energy due to its motion. So when an object is in motion, the energy possessed by that object is said to be as kinetic energy. Or we can define here the energy that an object has in its state of motion. Okay, the energy that an object has in its state of motion. So when an object is in motion, the energy possessed by that object is said to be as kinetic energy. Okay, similarly, potential energy. Potential energy is also other form of energy, like it depends upon position. From the name itself you see potential. So potential means if the height or the position of an object is maximum, so the energy possessed by that object is also maximum. So potential energy depends upon position, whereas kinetic energy depends upon two factors, that is mass and speed. Okay, so if the mass of an object is more, then we say the kinetic energy is more. If the speed of an object is more, so we say that kinetic energy is more. So kinetic energy basically depends upon two factors, that is mass and speed, right? Potential energy depends upon position. So how we are going to define it? That the energy that an object has due to its state of rest or position. Okay, so if the position, like you see, I have taken a ball to a building at that is maximum height from the ground. So we say that the ball is acquiring potential energy, but as soon as I leave that ball, then the ball will be falling down due to gravitational force of attraction. So that ball will be falling with kinetic energy. Okay, so this is the difference between kinetic energy and potential energy. I repeat once more, potential energy depends upon position, that is the energy that an object has due to its state of rest or position. But whereas kinetic energy says that the energy that an object has in its state of motion. So that when an object is motion, we consider it as kinetic energy. When an object is at rest, we consider it to be a potential energy. So the next form of energy is light energy. So out of many energies, light energy is only the energy which a human being can see. That is the energy which is visible to human being is light energy. Okay. So let's define here light energy. Light energy is a form of energy which is visible to human being or humans, visible to humans. So light energy is the only energy out of the 7 energies or 9 energies which is visible to human being, right? So whenever any energy falls on any object, so that object reflects that light, and due to that we see any object. So you see, whenever light falls on any object, that object is reflecting light. So due to that reflection only we are able to see that object around us. So you see, this light energy plays a vital role. Next we will see that heat energy. So heat energy indicates how much energy is contained in that object. Okay, so you see, like we are using thermometer. So thermometer is an instrument which is used to measure temperature. So indirectly it is measuring how much heat is contained in that body. When you are suffering from fever, we place a thermometer in order to measure what is the temperature here, but indirectly we are calculating here how much heat content is in your body. So heat energy is a form of energy which indicates how much energy is contained in that object. Okay. So heat energy, it represents quantity of energy contained in a body. Okay. So how much energy is contained in a body, that is being calculated by heat energy. Now chemical energy. What is this chemical energy? You see, chemical energy, the energy which is released due to chemical reaction. So whenever there is a chemical reaction, in that particular time the energy which is released we consider to be as chemical energy. Now chemical energy can be in form of heat, it can be of most probably of smell and all, like you see, like calcium carbonate that we use in a painting and all in our home, that room plastering, while plastering we use the calcium carbonate, that in the Indian term we consider as chuna, we say that. So when you place water in calcium carbonate, so lime actually, that is what I am going to say, calcium carbonate is mean of lime. So when you place a water in that lime, you will find that the lime is started bubbling, that means it is giving us heat. So as soon as when you add water in that lime starts spoiling, so we say that there is a chemical reaction. Okay, so the energy release, let's define here chemical energy. So chemical energy, the energy is released during a chemical reaction. The energy which is released during a chemical reaction is called chemical energy. Okay. So we have learned kinetic energy, potential energy, light energy, heat energy, chemical energy. Now next we have sound energy. So sound is also a form of energy which enables us to hear. So it is also a form of energy which enables a person for the auditory nerves. It helps the auditory nerves for detection, for sensing the sound, for sensing the vibration. Generally sound is produced due to vibration. So that vibration can be understand, or we can sense that vibration by the eardrums. Our eardrums also starts vibrating. So sound energy is a form of energy which helps us to hear sound, or which helps us to help our auditory nerves. Okay. So sound energy, it is a form of energy that is related to the vibration of a matter. We know what is matter. Matter is anything which has mass and occupies space. So whenever any matter, either solid, liquid or gas, starts vibrating, then it will produce a sound. So that is the sound energy. Okay. So the next form of energy we have electrical energy. So you see, we have learned about charges. So in an atom there are 3 subatomic particles. We know that is one is electron, that is negatively charged, proton, that is positively charged, and neutron, that is neutral charge. So these subatomic particles, they form or they creates a force of attraction or repulsion, and this is an inherent property of charge. That means I'll just simplify it. What is charge here? Charge is an inherent property of an atom which creates electrostatic force of attraction or repulsion. So for which a substance is attracting, for which the substance is repelling, that forms a charge. Okay, so electrical charge, let's come here. What is our next topic here? That is electrical energy. The energy which is formed due to flow of charges. When the charges are not stable, when it flows from one form to another, so in that case it is called electric charge. Next we have electrical energy. You see, electrical energy is a form of energy resulting from the flow of electric charge. So when an electric charge, from the flow of electric charge or due to imbalance of charge in a body. So electrical energy is due to flow of electric charge. Whenever an electric charge flows from one place to another, so we say that there is a formation of electrical energy. So this is the definition of electrical energy. Okay, so previously I have just explained here, so this is the definition. Next we have magnetic energy. So energy possessed due to attraction between the magnet. So North Pole and North Pole, they repel each other, and North Pole and South Pole, they attract each other. That means in a simple sense we know that like poles, they repel each other, and unlike poles, they attract each other. Okay. The energy possessed or energy that a magnet has is called magnetic energy. You can write here possess also. The energy that a magnet has is called magnetic energy. This is a simple sentence which I have written here. So the magnet, either it can repel or it can attract. Next we have here nuclear energy. This energy is basically based upon the nucleus of an atom. We know that inside the nucleus we have proton and neutron, and that is positive and neutral particles, and electrons, that are the negative particles that are moving around the nucleus in an atom. So this nuclear energy, it is based upon the nucleus of an atom. The energy possessed by the nucleus of an atom is called nuclear energy. Okay, I repeat, the energy possessed by the nucleus of an atom, or we can say in a simple sentence, the energy that a nucleus has in an atom is called nuclear energy. Now how to get this nuclear energy? We can get this nuclear energy either by splitting or by fusion. So when we fuse, when many nucleus, when they combine to form one single nucleus, that is called fusion. But when a single nucleus of an atom that splits, that breaks into many smaller nuclei, then we consider that to be as fission. So nuclear energy, so there can be two types of reaction. One is nuclear fusion and nuclear fission. Fusion means addition of nucleus, and fission means separation of nucleus. So just define here what is nuclear energy. Nuclear energy states that the energy that a nucleus of an atom has. You can write this. The energy that the nucleus of an atom has, nuclear energy. Okay, and it can be fission or fusion. So in process of fission or fusion, we can get this nuclear energy. Okay, this is an enormous amount of heat can be released. Like for example, the sun is emitting heat and light, so there is a fusion reaction going on inside the sun. So many hydrogen atoms, they combine to form a helium atom, so there is a fusion reaction. So I hope many students has got your textbook. So you see, you will go through the energy, this chapter. We will go through the definition. Already I have given in the board, but you can see from your book, right? And maintain a note. Important points, like you see kinetic energy, what is energy, what are the SI unit, okay, what is potential energy. So kinetic energy, already I told that it is depends on motion. You see the boy is running, so the energy that a boy is having is kinetic energy. Similarly here, potential energy, here the rubber is stressed, you see rubber is pulled, so the energy possessed by this stressed rubber is potential energy. Next we have light energy. So this is the only energy which a human being can visualize. That means the energy which is seen by a human being is light energy. And this heat energy is the energy which helps to find out the quantity of energy. Like you see how much quantity of energy is stored in a body, that is in form of heat energy. So you see a cooker on a stove, so it is emitting smoke here, you see. So as the source is being burned here, the cooker is getting heated up, so the energy possessed by a cooker is heat energy, right? Next, chemical energy, the energy that is released due to chemical reaction. Okay, so I have given an example of lime, so that is also a chemical energy. Next we have here, you see sound energy, the energy which is depending upon vibration of any object. Whenever any object vibrates, it produces sound, that is nothing but a sound energy. Electrical energy means it is a form of energy which is formed due to flow of electric charge. Whenever any electric charge, either positive charge or negative charge, when it flows from one form to another or one place to another, we say that there is a production of electrical energy, that is electricity. When an electron flows, they produce electricity, that is the electrical energy. Okay, magnetic energy, this is an application. You see metro, train and all, their wheels and the track, they get struck when the pilot of that train is applying brake, so that is also based upon magnetic energy. The energy possessed by a magnet is called magnetic energy. Okay, nuclear energy, that means that atom is possessing nuclear energy, because atom has nucleus and the nucleus possesses nuclear energy. So this nuclear energy can be taken out, or that can be emitted in form of either from splitting or fusing. Okay, two atoms, when they fuse, they form nuclear energy. When an atom they split, the nucleus is getting splitted, that forms nuclear energy, that is the fission and fusion, nothing else. Okay, so these are the chapters here, and the notes also I will be giving. These are picture, that is a PDF files I will be giving in your group, so you will be writing note in your textbook, that is your exercise book. Okay, and also you will write this one, this true and false, this one you will write in your exercise book. Thank you.